evening.
everyone.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Corner here on YouTube. We'd love it if you would like and subscribe to our page so that you get notified of future shows. Tonight we have an incredible lineup. We have 14 poets scheduled to come and entertain you. We are going to get right into it. I'm going to introduce our host, King Atterbury, and here he comes.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing out there in the Poetry Corner world? We have an exciting event going on tonight. Some dope, fresh poets. Dope, lit, fly, fresh, whichever way you want to express it out there. So let's proceed with the proceedings. I'll give it back to you, Valerie.
Thank you. All right. Our first poet tonight is K.A. Nelson. Welcome to the center stage, K.A. Nelson.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, we'll get you center stage 1 second here. Okay, well, we'll start from right here. So there we go. Excellent. King?
K.A. Nelson, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be here. You know what I mean? Why don't you let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and everything. Give that royal introduction, and then
My name is K.A. Nelson. I'm from the dirty South down in Alabama. You can find me on Instagram, right_on_purpose. And I also have a mental health awareness page, Flawed with Purpose.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. I know you're coming in with some nice poetry tonight, huh?
Of course.
Dope.
Well, before we get you to spit a piece, I'm just going to ask, do you have anything that you would like to let our audience know? Do you have any books, shows?
Yes. I just launched my first book. It's called The Heartbroken Poet, Healing in Darkness, a collection of poems, scribbles, and journal prompts. I also have a website, www.flawedwithpurpose.com. It is a blog. I also offer devotionals, ebooks, and encouragement for all people. I am also a licensed outreach ministry leader. Where I just go out into the community. I do a lot of work with schools, all people, making food, just helping people get healed in the way that they need to be healed.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we just cannot wait to hear your poetry, so the stage is yours.
Thank you. I used to think that if I just loved God, my heart would feel better. If I devoted all my time to doing God-centered things, my life would be better. If I trust God by going to the right therapist, I should feel better. If I just let my guard down and pour out all of the ugly stuff that had been hidden in secret places, I could feel better. If I just kept going to church, listening and doing what I was told, I would be better. But no, I still felt broken. Nobody could help me fix the never-ending pain deep down in my heart. I only felt more hopeless and overwhelmed. The breakup. The truth is, I want you, but I'm lost in mourning, listening to timeless lyrics of life dying. I know it when I hear the sound, the same melody catching my breath, the one that stops time at 2:15 when I flip the radio on. It's you speaking to me. Your voice nestles my soul. When it goes low, I get high. Pain melts, sadness trembles, and I remember why I need to break up with pain. I find pieces of me in your music, dancing on beats of my heart, strumming strings down into my secret garden of unchained blues, waiting to sing. The truth is, I want you here and not far away in a fragile consciousness of my mind. I need love to heal me. so you and I can harmonize, feel you in between and inside quarter notes, get lost in lyrics as you pull me close, sing a new song, make ballads with you, slide into glory, unfold parched orchids waiting to bloom. But the truth is, I can't have you. I belong somewhere else, but I want this, but I want myself more. There's a part of me that still grieves behind slamming doors, and I don't think they'll understand. But I need you. Can you come to me? Every thought of death dies when your music speaks to me. The truth is, I'm lost in mourning, listening to timeless lyrics of death dying. My life needs you, but I need to break up with pain every single day. And this piece is called Breakup by Kate A. Nelson.
Fantastic.
Wow.
There's a lot
Very
of depth
deep.
to those pieces.
True facts.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kate Nelson. Now I'm going to bring up Cynical Insomniac. Get her front and center. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello.
Good. King?
How you doing tonight, Cynical?
I'm good.
All right. Hey, why don't you let everybody out here in the world know who you are and what you got going on?
I am a spoken word artist in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio. I just started doing poetry about 2 years ago at this point. I have a book out right now. It's on Amazon. It's called Refuse to Drown. I have a spoken word album out. It's called Melodies Within the Grim.
Okay.
I have a spoken word poetry workshop every Sunday. It's called Sin's Misfits. It's on Zoom. And I have merch, which is in the link in my bio, in my IG bio. And I am currently on the proof of my second book. So that should hopefully be out towards the end of this month. So
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt.
Got a lot going on is the answer.
You do. Well, I'm going to ask because I'm a little bit in the know about this too. So do you have any shows that you would like to
I have shows and full ass channels, Val.
I know, right?
So I do have a show on Thursdays at 9 EST, not 9:30 now, 9 EST, called Read Between the Lines. The channel is called Origin of Thought. And that is a Read the Room show. And then I do also have a second platform that Triple P and I, the Pretty Provocative Poet, and I started. It's called Writaholics. That is also on Instagram. If you guys do not follow Writaholics, please go follow Writaholics. We are working to really bridge the gap between the written community and the spoken community. Because I had really kind of ridden that line for a while. And it's amazing. It's so much fun to see these two communities really crash together and collab and do really cool things together.
That's what's up.
Yeah, great.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
All right,
congrats.
well, the stage is yours.
Okay, so we are going to, well, first off, I'm going to stand up. I'm sorry. I'm not completely prepared because I did not realize how quick I was going to get pulled. So I didn't stand up when I should have stood up. Because both of these pieces are moving pieces. Okay. The first piece I do have in my back pocket, but I'm going to pull it up just in case I don't, is called Rock, Paper, Scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. He started as a rock. Started as a game. Almost as soon as he could talk, he'd hold out his hand and play rock, paper, scissors. He always chose the rock. He liked to think himself strong. Even when he was very young, he was like a rock, never admitted he was wrong, stubborn, unmoving, but lovable all the same. Or at least he was. Until the bullies learned his name. Rock, paper, scissors. He learned pretty quickly he was not as strong as a rock. Rocks don't bleed. And he did. So he became the paper. He tried to fly away. He wanted to become weightless, just get caught up in a gale and disappear one day. Rock, paper, scissors. His opponents were the rocks now. They were strong. He was weak. He kept hoping he could lay on them and steal their breath, steal their air, suffocate them like the game said. But although he tried again and again, he always walked away bleeding. Rock, paper, scissors. His life was speeding away before his very eyes. His happiness was disappearing. So he sharpened himself into scissors, but it didn't seem to matter. The rocks were always bigger. It didn't matter who he told. The rocks always easily crushed him. No matter the bruises the bullies left, the adults shrugged and did nothing. Rock, paper, scissors. Boys will be boys, right? He heard that so much he began to believe it was true. The other kids at school either laughed or didn't care about the scissor boy who bled every day, crushed and broken and bruised by the rocks surrounding him, left crying alone in a bathroom stall, eating lunch alone with scars on his skin. Rock, paper, scissors. He just wanted to be the rock again. But he knew he didn't have the strength. He just wanted to be the paper again, but he knew he couldn't fly away. He wasn't sharp enough to continue as scissors. He was too numb, too dull to do any damage. But he knew one option he did have. One thing he could do. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot.
Okay, cynical. That was nice.
That was incredible. You're going to bring Cynical right back up. She's got her second piece. Well, while I'm here, I might as well say, everybody, welcome. And please do go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Cynical, back to you. Thank you.
Yes. So my second piece is much more fun. I wanted to start out serious and then go to the fun shit. Fun shit. I also have this in my back pocket, but I'm also going to bring it up just in case. Thank you, Triple P. So this one is probably one of my favorite poems I have ever written. And that's saying a lot because I write a lot. This piece is called Dangerous. I'm dangerous. I'll tell you up front, I am who I am and you get what you get. But with me, you never quite know what that's going to be. Because I'm dangerous, baby. I'm a poisonous pill you can't quite swallow, but I'm sugar-coated. So it won't burn when I get stuck in your throat. I'll make it hard to find the right words, make it hard to express your emotional concern that you're falling for me. Deep, Imagining me in your life, in your bed. Imagining that poison pill giving you a thrill in the middle of the night. I'm the IV drip of caffeine, keeping you awake and your teeth clenching tight, heart pounding at nightmarish speeds. But really it's because you know if you close your eyes, you'll dream of me. I sneak up on you like a snake, silently slithering toward you in the grass. My words carry sick venom that'll either lull you to sleep or wake your ass up. I have long stopped trying to change my skin. I've decided to own this throne. I don't mince my words. Poetry burns patterns into my bones. Patterns of metaphors and similes and rhymes. Memories of past times, the good and the bad. Use them as fuel to keep my pen full. Keep it leaking fire for the world to admire. See, I know you think sometimes I have a one-track mind, but this brain moves in ways you couldn't even begin to predict. The checkmate moves my mind is about to make will leave you wanting more. More of this sly thinking, slick talking, quick-witted, cool chick. I'm the liquor in your drink. Make me say, come on, just one more pour. Making you want to stay and close down the bar. Tasty, addictive. Making you lick your lips after every single sip, and even when you feel yourself start to drown from the inside out, you still can't put me down. I'm all 3 steps to a tequila shot. Lick me, drink me, bite me. Salty, bitter, sour, sweet. I am all things wrapped up in one perfect packaging. I'm lethal. A weapon hidden behind red hair and pretty eyes. Even when I'm silent, my arsenal is loaded and ready to fire at any moment. Don't let the smile fool you. There are teeth behind these heart-shaped lips, and I know how to use them. After years of drawing blood inside my own mouth, I've decided to stop biting my tongue and let come out what needs to come out, so don't be surprised if I bite. I'm the wolf at your door. I'm tired of being a sheep. I'm tired of telling myself I'm not worth disturbing other people's sleep. No, I hope you lose sleep over me. I hope you dream of me. I hope when you close your eyes, my face is burned like an imprint on the back of your lids and my words haunt your mind. I hope they follow you into your dreams and you wake up thinking of me. You'll be hearing Cupid's siren song while you drink sin on the rocks, trying to decide whether I'm a demon or an angel from heaven above, when really the truth is much simpler. I'm me. And I am dangerous, baby.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. That was incredible.
Love that poem.
Yeah, that was
Right?
definitely on point.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was Cynical Insomniac. And now we are going to move on. We're going to bring up Blood Brother Mike. There we go. Can you be mic on?
Good evening. Yeah, can you hear me?
No, not very well.
Give me 1 second here. I knew you was gonna act up. How we going now? How we doing now?
There we go.
It's all good,
That'll
brother.
do it.
Okay. Let me pull you closer. My toys on that right today. All right. So we are here. Good after evening, whatever it is. Good night.
Yeah, good evening, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How we doing?
All right. Why don't you let everybody out there know who you are, where you from, and what you got going on?
Okay, my poetry name is Blood Brother Mike. I am a writer, a poet. I also am a host on Instagram. I host my own show, which is called What's on the Grill, that comes on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on What's on the Grill under my name. And I also host on Tuesday at 1 p.m. on the Ain't Right Tribe. I host what they call the Children's Story Tuesday segment of What's on the Ain't Right Tribe. Open mic is at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's what's
And my
up.
book is called The Plasma Thought of a Blood Brother, which is right there and is available on Amazon.
Oh, excellent.
There you go.
That's
Congratulations.
what's up. Yeah,
Thank you,
congrats, brothers.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, sir. Well, the stage is yours.
All right. We're going to my intro and do my two pieces, and I will be out your way. Words spill from my pen like bees' nectar, honey, smooth and purposeful. These are my plasma thoughts. I am Blood Brother Mike. My pen knows me. It feels my heartbeat. When you show no heart, more than a shell, quick wit, funny jokes, just a fragment of me. So I write. Neglected emotion finds comfort in my pen. Still, you don't see me. So I write. You don't know me. My words fall on deaf ears, standing alone in the middle of a crowd, invisible. All gold don't glitter. You don't see me. Your vision still sleep. So I write. She looked at me from the other side of the car. She caught my attention. Now I'm hers. She is my North Star, the center of my soul. She is my love song. She flows with smooth melody from her feet. Four love orchestrations in her arm swing. Unlimited love lyrics. She, Jackie, yes, inspires me. Those are my pieces.
Oh, beautiful. Lovely. Thank you.
That's
And
what's
may I
up, bro.
just ask you, are those in your book?
Yes, all except the little open that I did before Jackie. Yeah, those other three are in my book. The other two in my book. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what's up.
excellent.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Well, it has been an amazing show already. We have so much more to come. It's very exciting. So, Queen, do you have your camera on? Okay, then I will be bringing up Queen. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm great. I just seem to be under the weather, but I'm going to do my best, guys.
It's all right. Glad you can make it here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate that. Well, Queen, floor is yours. Let everybody know who you are, where you from, what you got going on.
So, hi, everyone. I'm Queen Liberati from New York City, New York, Lower East Side to be exact.
All right.
I am the author of Give It 100, My Weight Loss Journey in 100 Words. You can find my book on Amazon. I also, have a YouTube page. You can find me under the same name, Queen Liberati. I'm so sorry about this. I don't understand what's going on.
Hey, Queen, it's okay. It's okay. I'm from Harlem World on that, so you good up in the building, all right?
All right, so guys, bear with me and whatever I'm going through, but I'm not going to not be a part of this amazing, auspicious occasion. So I'm going to read Magenta Rain first because it's probably easier. Magenta Rain. Gold promises dipped in white lies. I see your blue eyes, which are really brown, staring me down to the ground. You lack color, so I guess I'm colorblind. I see no color here, except for the fact that the grass looks greener on the other side, but oh my, I peeped the brown. I peeped the brown patch where a whole chunk of green was missing. Who was I kidding, portraying myself as colorless? I love color. I love bold colors that make the loudest statements, yet bring so much beauty into the... Why would this happen? Oh my God. I apologize.
Okay.
Just take your time. It's okay, Queen.
You got this.
Thank you. I lost everything. Give me 1 second. Guys,
No
forgive me.
problem.
I lack the grass that looks greener on the other side. Wrote out my. I peeped the brown patch where a whole chunk of green was missing. Who was I kidding, portraying myself as colorless? I love color. I love bold colors that make the loudest statements yet bring so much beauty into my retina's path. I waited for you at the corner of the bluest ocean where you said you'd meet me at. I waited for hours until the rainbow in the sky disappeared into a pitch black night. Memories of you faded like bleached fabric. I saw nothing but the mess your abandonment left behind. The moon cried as I whispered to it, where's the sun, the light of the sky? Why did it go and hide? Your face vanished. Oh my goodness. Your face vanished in the ocean. My imagination of you escaped in the rippling effect of the ocean's wave. I loved you in hues of deep pinks, reds, and purples. Most vivid, my devotion to you would have been immersed in fuchsias. I emoted for the depths of my... This is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My phone is in control. So I'll just do my mission statement. Forgive me, guys.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's everybody hit me up. I'm sorry. God kissed my lips with lyrics like the sun kissed the oranges. I'm an alien on this earth like the third world foreigners. I live in this world, but I'm not of it. A pilgrim in this land, a soldier of the dunamis, ambassador of the one who ever lives, Christ, the one dead and forever resurrected. I was born to spit. Cough flows out of my esophagus, make my trachea bleed. That's how hot it is. Created to spit like cockroaches and vultures eat the dead man's carcasses. My duty, my job, my purpose is to ignite and edify those of the edifice, offer optimism to the pessimists, shed some light, expel the darkness, and ultimately show them who God is. Hit the street with my poetry. Let every thug know me, holler at your girl, homie. You rap a taste, I rap a meal and season it like my daddy showed me. They've got ill flow, mad dome and bling bling. I've got real glow, my soul and cling cling. Cause I clung to the one who hung on the cursed tree to produce blessed flow through his blood flow for me. Uncoagulated, his blood flow got me jubilated. He's the wine and spirit that has me intoxicated. I sip it, I'm lying, I gulp it. I'm a lush when it comes to the foolproof, the high potent. Drink it straight, no diluting it. Drunk, but not as you suppose. It's the spirit filled with his Holy Ghost, no confusing it. Filled with his Holy Ghost, no confusing it. Thank you so much for listening to my mission statement.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right, Queen, that's what's up.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I did not think that would happen.
Hey, it's all right. You made up for it with that piece. So, hey, fire.
That's okay, Queen. You know what's happening is they're all banging on your door to ask you to come and be on there. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to now bring up Eric Kellum and get him front and center. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
What's good? What's good? How are you guys doing?
All right.
I'm doing wonderful. You know, I'm just going to quickly go a little bit off script here and say I was reminded as soon as you came up screen about this one piece that you did, and I can't remember what it was called, but you were flipping some cards that were props helping you with it, and it was regardless of the fact. Welcome. It's so great to see you.
Good to see you, Val. I appreciate to be a part of this.
Oh, we're so blessed to have you all with us. King?
Yeah, no doubt. So how's everything going, brother?
I'm good, Ken. I'm good.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Yeah,
it's a Saturday night.
Yeah,
ready to party.
Thanks for coming through, brother. We appreciate that. Well, how about you let everybody know who you are, where you from, what you got going on out here in the universe?
Absolutely. My name is Eric Kellum, aka Uncle E. The Uncle E is from me writing children's poetry books. Okay. Eric Kellum is when I get to do grown stuffs, grown poetry. what I got going on. I've got a project. It's called Monoloetry. It's the marriage of monologue and poetry. You can check it out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen. Even y'all Android people. I don't know what y'all Android people listen to, but whatever you use, you can still check out Monoloetry and experience the poetry, not just hear it, but hopefully experience it. Yeah. So I guess I'll just jump in. Thanks for that toss, Valerie. I'll do that piece. Y'all, I know, I'm 46 years old and I never wrote a piece about my dad because I never met him. So one day I decided to just write it, and this is what I came up with. To whom it may not concern. AKA my mother's sperm donor. You didn't care to share a life with her. You didn't make a wife of her. You just fetched her and you boned her. To whom it may not concern. I dare not bother calling you father. I am a father. I have an amazing son. I have 4 beautiful daughters and a queen that genuinely rocks my world. But there lies a place on my planet off limits to everyone. It's an island where I land my plain reality on the actuality that I am not actually anyone's son. Parenthetically, I have been parentally orphaned, and he is just as guilty as the woman who abandoned me at the bus station, even if I never met him. To whom it may not concern. You were out of sight, out of mind. So in the corners of my mind, the coroners did find my mother to be the cause of death to our family unit. She was the villain in my story. True, although it was you that threw away your shots. To whom it may not concern. Have you ever heard a bass cry for his father underwater? No, that's absurd. Yet I'm the 46-year-old bass herd, or rather unheard bastard that longs and wonders for the identity of his father, knowing that my cry is not likely to ever be answered. So life goes on. To whom it may not concern. Can you imagine what it's like to be made in someone's likeness, someone's image, yet even when you look at your reflection, you still can't quite imagine what he looks like? Can I trouble you to puzzle through the problem of attempting to put the pieces of a puzzle together when you have never seen the complete image of the puzzle masterpiece on the box? I am the puzzle pieces, and even when certain pieces fit and lock together, I still feel unfit to find peace because there are just too many pieces of my life that still feel incomplete. To whom it may not concern. Why was I not your concern? You are the father I never knew, and some would say, good for you, you're better off without him. But without you, I'm clueless. I don't even know if you're dead or alive. But nevertheless, I've had to learn to survive with no compass, no direction, no protection. All you left me is an inheritance of behaviors, tendencies, issues, passions, and purpose misused, and I never had a clue of what to make of my assets. To whom it may not concern. Sometimes I wonder if you ever knew about me. Sometimes I wonder, how did you do without me? I mean, me? It was a fight, but I turned out all right, better than all right. But it's clear to see you denied yourself the parental pride of being the father of me. And maybe you had plenty sons, but rest assured that this truth is pure. I'm not just any son. I'm better than any of your many sons put together, because I'm better than you. Understand, I'm a better version of a man, and my son is too. I stand in the posture of a better father than you, and my son will. To whom it may not concern. I really hope you get this. I really hope you let this sink in. Pay attention. When you sowed a seed, you decided to leave. You sold me out. I feel like I need to spell it out. USOLD, sold me out of your life. You left me with no ID, but I refused to disappear. I was inserted back into what you sold. I did you a solid when I refined, redefined, redesigned, and continued your seed line. Even when I never met you, even when I never knew you, I will probably never know you, but God does, and he owes you for poorly depicting the position of father. But I'm not really bothered. In fact, if I saw you today face to face, I'd probably be okay. I'd even say, I forgive you, even if you didn't ask me to. Why? Well, by the grace of my real father, I actually turned out all right. Plus, I refuse to live in the prison of the unforgiven, the way I see it from my real father's insight. If you did nothing else right, which you didn't, I must acknowledge you for donating that sperm. To whom it may not concern.
Incredible.
All right.
All right, brother. That was dope.
Right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Freshness.
This one gets a little bit more vulnerable, transparent. I haven't really shared this a lot publicly, so we'll see how it goes, but I like it. I really, really like it, Val, so that's why I'm going to share it. It's called The Power Struggle of a Superhero. You've seen me burn stages. My performances are outrageous. I create movies out of pages and pen. It's what I do. My passion aligned with my pen is my superpower. Humbly speaking, it's the thing that distinguishes me from you. And I reveal my little secret because even if you couldn't keep it, if you imitate it, I'm still afraid you still couldn't demonstrate it. You couldn't possibly do what I do. My passion combined with my pen is my superpower. But when I exercise my pen without my passion, I'm merely a man among men. I'm simply mortal. I am human. I'm no different than you. I confess sometimes I base the entity of my identity, my very existence on my superpower. I'm sure you do too. My passion in line with my pen is my superpower, meaning that you should heed to the fact that I can passionately and lyrically whip your ass if I need to, making you go outside to pick the skinniest pen for your own punishment. Don't take my good guy look for weakness. Don't underestimate my uniqueness. I embrace it. I am a poetic geek. I am Tariq. I have all the power and I don't need Mary J. And although I'm bothered because my personal pursuit of power be killing my father, I guess I'm still haunted by ghosts. See, I need to wow you and impress you. I need to bless you, to be revered by you. At least I thought I did. I hid in and held on to the praise of the people that partook of my superpower, only to realize that praise can only double as flowers and a drug. And I easily became an addict, and I needed to perform to produce my next high. As this altered my decisions and behaviors, I found myself using my power as a power plant to plant seeds to feed my great greed for greatness until I suffered the consequences of my own power trip. I'm flying to infinity and beyond when I grab the mic. But when the piece is gone, I see the pride that I be on. I'm falling is my disappointing caption. I am the captain steering the wrong course, but when the buzz got light here, I pursued that high again and again and again. That high comes from my passionate pieces when I see myself saving your day with my pen. It feels like medicine that permeates through the permanent hole in my soul, but it wasn't medicine and it wasn't enough. It was just a quick lyrical fix. I was a poetic junkie. And when the eerie silence, the barren open mics that lack snaps, or the emptiness of the fire emojis in the chat, when it felt like no one was feeling that piece, the silence in between the hits gets me fiending, steaming, dreaming, extremely blaspheming, unaware of my violation of the unspoken poetic code that the purpose of a pen is not to be drunk in power. It is to empower others as my pen uncovers, hurts, and discovers healing within that I then make right when I then write it out, recite it out loud until I've rescued myself and others with this pen. And I had to use my real eyes to realize, although my passion combined with my pen is my superpower, my pen, all alone, naked without the passion, is the most beautiful part of who I am. It may be dull, it may be boring, it may be unattractive and unwanted, it may be homeless, meaning it may be nothing to write home about, but it is my voice. It is my right. It is my right, unfiltered, vulnerable, transparent, and it may be overlooked by others, but it is the most powerful gift God has paid unto me, and I cannot afford to take that for granted, and He grants it to be used as I focus on my feature to an audience of one. And for today, that's okay. I don't need anything else, but I'm always aware of the power struggle that lies within. Word life.
There's a bomb.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Bro, let me ask you again, Eric, where you from again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, but I live in Northern Virginia.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
No, you got a certain cadence when I picked up on it when I but I'll talk to you another time about that.
I'm a poetic mutt. I took hip hop and theater and poetry and I put it all in a bowl.
I know. I
So
peeped it.
yeah.
I peeped it. I deal with cadences and flows. So I'm a study of the arts when I picked up on a few things when what I mean, but definitely flying dope, brothers. I mean, appreciate having you here.
Thanks so
Yeah,
much.
this is the part where you're flying. um, Ladies and gentlemen, we've scoured all those that we know to bring you this amazing lineup. There is still so much more to come. So this is the Poetry Corner on YouTube. Please do like and subscribe to this channel. We also have the Poetry Corner on Facebook. If you are a poetry lover or lover of arts, please go check it out. If you are a poet, go ahead and join the group, and you can post, whether it's your poetry, your events, or your books. You can post them and be part of the group. So please do go ahead and do that. At this point, I would like to bring up Michelle B. No, Michelle. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm well.
Great to have you here with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Excellent. King?
All right, Michelle. Well, I'm King Atterbury, Poetry Corner host. And why don't you let the world know, and the audience out there in the chat, who you are, where you from, you know what I'm saying, and what you got going on.
Not a problem. My
All
name is
right.
Michelle Boylan, but you can find me on IG at MishyBoo77. I tell people that I was born in Harlem Hospital, but I was Sugar Hill raised. I live out in Brooklyn, so I rep the BK. Except I've been here in Georgia for like the last month and a half. And so it's been really fun being able to go out and go to different open mics. I've been to Philly and Tampa and Miami and Georgia and Tennessee area just performing and getting to go on these live open mic stages and, meet people. And it's been so wonderful. If people want to follow me again, my name is Michelle, and my handle is MishyBoo77. Also, maternal, intellectual, charismatic, hardworking, elegant, enlightened, beautiful, organizer of thoughts. 77.
That's a handle.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what's up.
yes.
Well, my dear, the stage is yours.
Not a problem. So I'm a mom, and a lot of things really touch me that's going on. And so I write a lot of times, and my children are usually the ones who have been inspiring me to be out here on these stages and to be performing. So I think I will do two short pieces, and then I'll cut out because I have a party that I'm running on.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. I know you're busy.
Thank you so much, guys. America, can you hear me? I'm Mary, can you hear me? I'm Mary, can you hear me? America round. America round. And a round. And a round. A round shot casting fell down. Sat cage me held drown. Sat cage me held drown and down Mary caused him to drown just by going round and a round and a round. pressed and biding time. I'm caught in your pedal cage, tripping over thoughts of you like, nah, I just bid my time and wait. Meanwhile, they hold trigger laws about to affect each state, passing gun laws, saying safety, saying, see, we made so much progress on safety while not actually making it safe for anyone in America's families. Clarence says it's second for men, excuse me, I meant a men, protects our rights to carry outside the home. While I watched an expedition of Clark, yes, true story. He is an environmental attorney who was almost appointed to head the DOJ. Who'd have guesstimate it would be at Jordan's, at Brooks, led down to a Meadows, to at a Gates, Gomert and Perry Straits. Also needs a pardon for Biggs, Taylor over Greens. Beg my pardon, I was just naming those conspiring. If you weren't worried before about being outside your homes while the Supreme Courts are out of order, they must be. They've been supremely taking away our rights. Omitting Mirandizing and aborts back to the states to determine their women's state. Barefoot and pregnant, get the nanny's teeth is usually their next step. See, shortage on milk is racks on racks on racks. Shelves empty, breast dry, cracked nipples, they will live. I mean, we are all born to die, dying off the wrong type of hungry. Division, a dirty seed to plant to confuse our people, while Teflon Don still poisoning the waters. Ohio, the Dow do point at you, controlling the seed supply. Who fed you? Was it Bayer, Montesanto, Sangita, Base, Kim, 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 excuse me, Kim Cortiva, Kim China, or Lima Grain? Monopolies to dominate our global food chain. I'll ask again, who's hungry? Nah, I'll just bid my time and wait for the press release to determine our state. See, I woke up to this handmaiden tale before I got to tell my side of the story. Just sitting around pressed and biding time.
Oof. Right there with it. Harlem in the building.
Strong piece, bringing the heat.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Once again, I love this platform. I am looking only to do bigger and better things. I love being here on the small screen, but I want to be able to perform in front of thousands of people to let them hear my words and possibly affect change, especially here, but all over. We need
That's right.
humanity as human beings.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Michelle, were you going to give us another piece?
Oh, do I have time?
Everybody gets 2 pieces tonight.
Okay. I guess
Okay.
I can do one more. I didn't think I would have enough time, but okay, great. So this is called Category in Memorial. I'm not good at the game charades, acting out of phrase. I guess I'm not sufficient, but it does seem to be an absurd appearance, dying of a broken heart syndrome in the land where the number one killer of women and men is heart disease. That's before cancer, COVID, chronic respiratory ash to ease. And yes, yes, I can't breathe to think accident, strokes, diabetes don't cut your gaze on how we mostly send our children to the grave. Shards of life we pick up and slice our fingers over. Tiny specks of glass sprayed over a class. Mirrored America. Oh, say, can you see twilight's last gleaming? In 2020, our hindsight claimed the lives of 4,357 aged 1 through 19. That's 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. That equals 19, right? Nope. There's been over 300 mass shootings just this year. See, our schools drill for the active shooter. And silly too, because who knows the drills better than the active shooter? I mean, Splinter went on them and he paid attention. You see, it got him out of class. Meanwhile, rush under a desk to face our deaths, America the brave. I said, meanwhile, rush under a desk to face our deaths, America the brave. 27 education homes sprayed with bullets. That's 27 school shootings for 2022. That's almost triple 2020s. Wait a minute, there were school shootings during the year we were shut down for the pandemic. Swiss cheese, America. See, we've tweezed each splinter in memory of those lost from our fingers as we let them slip away from changing our ways. But y'all don't seem to get the picture. I mean, this charade of rights keeps me indifferent. I mean, the math don't math right. Since there are 67 million more guns than people here. I said there are 67 million more guns in America than people. So who has the rights to fear? Obsessive, over aborted, quadruple suicide attempts distorted. Listen, you can't kill you. That's for US to do. Sold 2 AR-15s and over 600 bullets to someone who just turned 18. I'm sure he won't hurt nobody. Surging the blood, uncontrollable stress. I mean, who's got anxiety? Gruesome, grief-guilted, mental health alerts, cries of hurt, wishing those shards of life we could place back together. And I'll be sitting around wishing we would stand together. But America, it's not ours. It's those other people's, those corporations that be needing us people. Rights we do not have, America. Was that the phrase? I told y'all I'm bad at charades.
Absolutely incredible.
All right, Michelle Boo. That was definitely on point. Taking them to church.
It's so weird when I get that response when people are telling me I sound like I'm taking them to church, but I literally feel like I'm on a mission to make sure that people are paying more attention to their surroundings, to each other, and
Right.
being with each other, and really, not letting children, especially, be forgotten about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is dope though. Appreciate hearing all that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Harlem, stand up.
I do hope that you're enjoying, because I know I'm sitting back being completely entertained, and I know who's from.
It's definitely dope and fly tonight. It's litty.
I know.
Word.
It is not about to end anytime soon, so hang on,
I know
buckle
that's
up.
right.
If you're out there watching this live or on replay, please do hit the like and subscribe button so that you'll get notified of all the future shows, and you can check out all the replays from other previous shows too. Right now, I'm going to bring up Reborn Soul. Here we go. Welcome.
Hey, so welcome. I'm gonna do a cynical over here and just stand up a little bit. I get a little animated, so I may get to swing in my hands and something may happen to the phone. So here we go. I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
I'm gonna back up the truck for a second because I'm not gonna let you get away with not introducing yourself and letting everybody know where they can find you.
Okay.
I know that's
Okay.
There's
right.
gonna be when you're done, people are gonna want to know where to find you.
All right. All right. I am Renee Maxwell, government name, but everyone can find me on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, YouTube, Rift, and Clubhouse, Reborn Soul Vibes on all the platforms. I have 3 shows. Yeah, I took a pause for the month of August because I'm moving, but I'll be back in full effect in September. On Monday mornings is Manifest and Motivate Monday. On Tuesday, also on Monday is Purpose Power Prepper Your Poetry. And then on Tuesdays is Testimony Tuesdays. It ends up being a poetry show, but hey, come through. I travel as well, all over the place. North Carolina, Atlanta, Baltimore, Maryland. I haven't been back to my hometown, which is Philadelphia. I'm in Virginia right now, and I'm looking to move, and I still haven't decided where yet. So yeah, I got a lot going on. So things are on pause, but it's going to start up, and then the book is coming out before this year is out. That's all I can say.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right. So I have 2.
Yes.
I'm going to do Glistening Intuition, and then I'm going to finish it off with my journey into the new. See, now I have to listen to my intuition because past manipulation placed it in a different position. And after years of attempting to redirect that went unlistened, it changed my intuition to just hoping and wishing. And we see what it is before the biz. But then our heart begins to mislead. Nah, not really. Our heart just goes towards where it bleeds. But discernment is a need. Whether we're going to feed a vampire or is it to fulfill your own lesson learned needed deed? Be careful, be mindful, and just be aware because that switch in your perception will happen right there. You trust what your third eye sees and then just let it be because it depends on the health of the ego or the depths of the wound. If you push, they'll pull, and then that struggle will begin. And ooh, wee, you let go, they're gonna want to come back. Affirm no, then you feel like you're under attack. Some will try to make you feel like you're the slack, and others will let go because they know they will never have your back. Not like that. See, vamps, they want your love juice. It gives them the extra boost. But if you ask for theirs, they're going to leave you loose, dangling like a puppet until you cut them cords and say, just chuck it. I collected all my tears in a big old bucket. But then I learned to use that bucket to water new crops. Because if I can't cut the heartstrings, it's the head of the snake I will chop. Drop, then roll like a bowling ball. I gotta knock down those pins. What pins? With my pen for my wins, because now I'm going for it all. And no tail or head spins or tallying up sins. Nah, I'm not perfect. But I keep my clean slate because I'm going for great. Without a debate, it is my destined fate. It's like divinely buttered biscuits, slopping all the hate gravy on a plate. It's spiritually delicious, divinely nutritious. And when I need to eat, I take a seat, I pray, and then I listen. And it shapes this ass into a different position. And I'm only going to ask for God's permission so I can sit back on my throne with those visions shown. I'll confirm or overthrow. And so that nothing goes missing, I'll alchemize that overthrow as my overflow. And then I'll channel it in my pen, paper, family, and my company business. And as this alchemy and intuition glistens, best believe I'm going to remain grateful. I'm so thankful because this is my confirmation that my God, he's indeed listening. Oh, that's the first one.
Woo.
But my journey into the new, I have to talk to him every day. I have to watch my words, my verbs, and I pray. I also resist that persistent urge and that surge to become an enabler and an embedder because you know those situations, they never get any better. For my peace, I had to cease, surrender. And now I'm going to keep my cloak soaked in love and I'm going to bask in all of his splendor. It fits just like a glove, sent straight from above. I realized what I was chasing, it wasn't even my battle. In fact, I was chasing a bird in an open cage, hovering over a pit full of rattles. I remember faith without works, so I had to put in that work. Straighten up my crown, because the devil does lurk with illusions and tales to tattle. But as long as I keep my eyes to the sky, my head and my vibes high, oh, he's going to let me know the real from the fake. And when I stood my ground without putting others down, I just learned how to bruise the head of the snake. And I leave phony people and liars with their own devices to debate. But be careful, because that return to sender, oh, it's going to trigger the offender. Because they cannot continue to kill, steal, destroy, or make you a contender. Some will surrender, but others, pride will be their hinder. New lender. And payback for that, oh, that's a different tax. Straight facts. You should do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Whew, almost died. As you would have them do unto you. But selfishness, it has no clue of what to do or even what it looks like. They will offend you. They say, psych, why you get so mad? I was just playing. Trap land to get you caught up between your heart and your mental. And then they'll come back and act all sentimental with kindergarten apologies, middle school analogies, high school hugs so they can graduate for those kisses, you know, because that will feel better. But it's also so the signs of mind manipulation will go missing. But not really, because something inside is called your intuition. Listen to it. It tells you that shit is kind of silly. I had to wake up after many, many years and a whole lot of tears, some false fears. But I regained my power. I time warped back and I snatched back my youthful mind. Belief in myself and eager for this grind. And I found that being alone, it's just fine because I have the divine. He let me know. I heard him clearly. You are mine. Well, that's a bad. I had to let go of the vex. Some long-term friends. And then I turned my husband into my ex. Totally surrendered. As God. All right. I heard you. So what's the deal? And what's next? He said, do you trust me? I said, you know I do. Huh. I would have never let go. I didn't want to. But I know that all of this was answered prayers that I gave to you. And I agreed. I was going to go wherever you told me to go. So I got to let go. Ended some seasons. And that thing hurt like hell. Shoot. But now I understand. I know the reasons. I did my best to settle rifts, gave God the rest. And then I heard, well done. And now I got a new calling, and it comes with new gifts. I said, oh, shit, now what we gonna do? But I already had a clue. You see? It's to show what I know. So here I go. Because I have been healed and sealed with gratitude.
Woo.
That's that. Thank you.
All right, Reborn. That was definitely you. Was definitely in the building, shaking the building. You know what I mean?
I thank you.
That's what's up.
One
Appreciate
after another. But I'm going to go right back to the very beginning because I made a little mistake in the very beginning. I rushed things a little bit too much on all the excitement. So I'm going to bring K.A. back. K.A. Nelson, please. I would like to apologize to you for not extending you the two pieces right away. Got a little bit overexcited and moved on before your time. So before we refresh the stage and get our second group of poets up, I would like to offer you second piece, please.
Thank you, Valerie.
Go on with your thing, girl.
Meant to be. Hiding behind waterfalls. Mirrors reflect me without you. Memories crash like waves. The sky changes colors from black to gray. Darkness melts where your heart was once engraved with mine. My soul hides beneath the covers, battling silence, wrestling wounds that refuse to become scars. Heartbroken, you are constantly slipping in and out of what's left from the last time we touched, leaving my eyes to count stars while you forget how to keep promises and not wait for me to unbreak. Abandoned where no sound lives except for the shattering of brokenness. Alone with myself and a choice to either die in my mind or forgive the noise that you say that I am. But it's your voice that echoes when my soul tries to let go. So maybe I was meant for you and you were meant for me. And if this numbness of grief dies, I could feel your love inside. So please, for a moment, catch me as I fall back into your arms. Make my eyes dance with the stars. Let gentleness caress my body, adoration stroke my hair, goodness fill my lungs, and the scent of your cologne to be my air. It's you that I need. My soul sleeps just to feel your heartbeat. I pray for love to thrust you back into my darkest days under the covers, so you and I can make new colors, paint gray skies hot pink, feel the pounding of our hearts in ecstasy. I miss intimacy, us talking and caressing one another over coffee and sweet nothings. So this time, when I wake up, I hope for this grief to depart from us because I am meant for you and you are meant for me. I pray for love to hold us now and to be easy. Our hearts were engraved for eternity, beating as one sound, one hook, one melody, because we are and are still meant to be.
Whew. That was
Wow.
some powerful stuff. Beautiful.
Definitely was, Kay.
All right. So I asked for this few so that we could thank you all for coming up. I know a few people in this group of poets had to already step away from the mic, but you guys just brought it powerfully, and it was such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Definitely was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Powerhouse up in here.
We do hope that you will join us again. We're going to bring up group 2 right now, but thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank you.
you watch
Definitely
because
always
there's going to be
welcome.
more invites. Thank you.
More
Thank
things
you
to,
for having
more
me.
things to come.
Absolutely. Hello. Welcome, everybody. This is part 2 of our marathon of poets. So we have just been entertained by 7 poets in group 1, and now we've just refreshed the screen and we're doing group 2. If you're just joining us live, or if you're watching this on replay, we would like to invite you to like and subscribe to this channel so you can see back shows and you can get notified of all the shows that are coming forward. Right now, I would like to pass this on to King to say a quick hello to everybody, and then we're going to get started.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Joel Washington Atterbury, stage name King Atterbury, host of the Poetry Corner Show, co-creator with Q Ford. I would like to say thank you guys for coming through here, out of your own private time. And as I hear, y'all some dope and fresh poets. So I know y'all going to get busy. You know what I mean? And also everyone out there who's viewing in, you can see me on IG, King Atterbury Inc. So pass it right back to you, Val.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have an incredible show going on. We've just entertained 7 artists, and we are working on our next 7. So at this point, I'm going to bring up the Liquid Lizard front and center. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, welcome.
Wow, what a great show you've had. Holy smoke.
Going to be incredible. It's been wonderful, and now you're going to start us off with group 2. So I'm familiar with your work. I know how entertained we're going to be.
Thanks. No
but
pressure,
before
right?
you do that, I'm going to hand it over to King to ask you the important question.
Okay, how you doing tonight?
Good. How are you, King?
All right. We all in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna shake, rattle. We gonna shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I'm saying? But
let's do it. Absolutely.
Why don't you let everyone out there know who you are? You know what I'm saying? Where you from? What you got going on in the world, out there in the universe? So, stage is yours, man.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I go by the name Liquid Lizard. My name is Brian D. Stout. I am originally born in Orlando, raised a little bit in eastern Tennessee in the Smoky Mountains, and then back to Orlando. I'm in Orlando now. I am a very, very proud father and a very, very proud husband. I write poetry. I write a bunch of words, and sometimes they end up becoming poems. I write some stories. I write spoken word and perform. I've got 2 books currently out. One is a collection, The Liquid Evolution into the Lizard Revolution. And then one is my Scattered Refractions, Remnants from a Fractured Soul, Poetic Reflection. You can find those on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, iBooks. I pretty much have them everywhere in each format. And that's me in a nutshell.
Excellent. I learned something new about you today. So I didn't know that you had books out, so I will be going and checking that out later. Thank you for sharing that with us. I need to give you the stage. So everybody gets 2 pieces. So give us a little break in between so we can give you your flowers, and then you can jump into your second piece. So after that.
All right, most definitely. And these are probably pieces that you have heard before, Val, but I'm still trying to perfect them.
They only ever get better.
Thank you. This is called Human Kindness, subtitled The Circus by the Liquid Lizard. We represent the progress of perpetual energy, I suppose, or are we not but composed from the sum of our highs and lows? And when the cage is rattled, we are so quick-tempered to jump right in the saddle and right into battle that what we fail to understand is how we brand ourselves like cattle. Our desperate attraction to the glittering limelight of shiny distractions and pulp culture fashion without the capacity for human compassion could only result in gluttonous dissatisfaction. As the disruptive seduction of a corrupted production, reconstructing our own destruction. But there can be no exile from a counterculture misled into believing we're all fucked in the head, bred in a societal asylum amongst a political tyranny for the people, by the people. Oh, the irony. Just call me the breeze. So I'm able to sift through the silence with ease and free to drift as I damn well please. I'm gifted with the rare ability to see there is no forest. It's only trees. But I've too much at stake to let that fuck with my pride or mess up my stride. I just brush the dust aside and let my conscience be my guidance for what fate may lay in wait. I'll let the universe decide. And though I may sometimes skip a beat, I choose to refuse to allow it to make me lose my rhythm. I tore holes through my spirit while I wore holes through my shoes, paying dues along the way, chasing clues and pacing cues, making no excuse when facing truths. I got no time for calling names and playing games like placing blame on others. I won't live to discover the faults in one another. I watch as the human experience becomes a rat race, set to a sad pace. But having bad people does not make it a bad place. So put away that mad face, because we ain't got that much time to waste. See, again, we are the perpetual progress of spiritual energies. A convergent adaptation evolved from the fear of each our own fragilities, consequentially developing existential instabilities and quintessentially questioning the potential in our very own abilities. They convince us that we are not prepared because if they can keep us scared, they can keep us unaware. And as for the they that claim righteousness, buyer beware. Because here comes temptation. She's always dressed up like a whore, but she should not bother to knock upon my door anymore. I'll say it again, just as I've said it before. Temptation is one road that I'll not explore. I've gone and moved on, permanently closed down that store. Don't need to even any odds nor settle any score. And if that's what you come here for, well then you could not have knocked on a wrong door. So I've turned that page for good. I hope it's clearly understood that before you knock upon my door, you should go and knock on wood, because I won't waste my time or expend any energy hustling grime or creating enemies. I outmuscled the grind while developing empathy. I rewinded my mind time after time. I have left behind what seems like an eternity, cussing and tussling in the absence of apathy, only to find that love is the remedy. And while regret is unkind, I do not deserve sympathy. It's just the movement created while I've conducted my symphony. Only with love can we rise above and make our break for a great escape from whatever burdensome weight of whatever fate may lay in wait, from whichever wasted hate we our own selves did create. I no longer have a need to drift from town to town. I've what cleaned up my act and set the circus down. But I still love to play the clown. I just choose to do so not at the expense of others. I have come to accept all humanity as sisters and as brothers. We all have so much to discover about ourselves and one another. So, whatever weather we must endeavor, let's say we endeavor it together. By being kind to someone else, we are investing in ourselves. So, let us live to recover our wealth, a treasure and good measure of spiritual health with high hopes towards an emotional wellness. And may the light of enlightenment ignite to inspire the desire for a need to always improve. Allow to be tried and try to stay true, and see your way through a path that leads colliding into a somehow more evolved, newer version of you. I manifest the destiny of my own revelation through metaphysical detoxification and an ongoing existential innovation while undergoing a perpetuating spiritual renovation. And there will be no interference. Always perseverance through hard work and dedication, sheer determination, and a will that will not fail. Well, I cannot suggest that human kindness always will prevail. You see, I can commit that human kindness will always prevail in me. Poem.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Thank,
I like that, Liquid. Definitely drop
thank you.
bombs and some knowledge of self on there. That's peace. All
There's a
right.
lot of understanding in that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. All right, and the next one I'm going to do is one I'm going to do a little differently. It's called "No Weapon Formed Against Me Shall Prosper," subtitled "American Anarchy," which is like a hip hop I'm working on with Anthony. Anthony's here. He's in the show. What's up, Anthony? And it basically describes my tattoo, which is red, white, and blue Punisher, with the words "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Um, and this is kind of what it's about. Uh, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. American Anarchy, Liquid Lizard, and I'm going to kind of perform this. Like I had stepped out from somewhere in between an illusion and a daydream, straight onto the scene and right into the spotlight to the groove of some old P-Funk theme, if you know what I mean. Get on that Kush cologne, a rolling stone with a style and execution entirely of my own. Like a thoroughbred. I add to the bone of everyone you've met. I'm unlike anyone you've known. With the lights dim low, beat drop slow. I'm about to put a little muscle in my hustle and flow. I'm gonna drop a little something for you, just to let you know. The guitar screams an intoxicating riff while I light me up a spliff. As the fog begins to lift and the crowd pulls in a whiff, the focus starts to shift, and I unwrap raw potential just as if it was a gift. And then it's 1, 2, 3, get loose, magnetized by the crowd while I kick my juice. And once the kick drum hits, it's time to get that shit. Pull up a chair. I'm timing my ability. I'm rhyming versatility. You think that you outskilling me? Young motherfuckers killing me. I shine like Liberace, on fire like a hibachi. When it comes to style, just call me Versace. I'm American anarchy now. Let me explain. Unrefined insanity, raw and unchained, like chlorine trifluoride pumping through my veins. I'm volatile. Let chaos reign while your heart just pumps Kool-Aid junk. We're not the same. I leave lacerated flesh and souls forever stained, a permanent reminder of that sting from mortal shame. But no pain, no gain. I don't care where you lay the blame. In the absence of apathy, I'm what still remains. If you come to impose will, you will come to know my name. One brush from the lizard, your life will never be the same. I've been barred, scarred, beat down hard knock schoolyards, dragged down the boulevard of broken dreams through these unforgiving streets. No surrender, no retreat, and I will not accept defeat. Just a bad seed bred from a mad breed of men with mad deeds and a shift of bad habits. I'm an addict to conflict, a savage of war, evening odds and settling scores. I'm well prepared for anywhere you think you want to take it. So if you want to show your hand, I'm probably gonna break it. Pure unfiltered rage when you rattle my cage. So if you dare to turn that page, you've done gone to set the stage for the repercussive production of a coming of age. And every tongue that shall rise against me in judgment, I shall condemn. A message to the masses. I take hard passes from the vicious malpractice and malicious backlashes, impervious to stones cast from glass houses or words blasted from the foul mouths of dumbasses. Some people say mean things, some people do mean things. I'm what mean things karma brings to those who say and do mean things. Get it? An astronomical anomaly, possessed like an apostrophe. Like Socrates, I go to war philosophically, logically, drop a truth bomb subatomically, and if rhyming were a game, I would be Monopoly. Impossibilities for me are probabilities, you see. You don't need to be a friend of me, but you don't want to be my enemy. Both the unstoppable force and the immovable object. I barrel through subjects just to get to the predicate. I am far from delicate and I don't use proper etiquette. Eloquence and element totally irrelevant. When you need to focus on that elephant, I'm packing what you're lacking and I do it for the hell of it. The comparison and the contrast. I walk that fight line between the right and the wrong path. And tact is one tactic which I can never exact. So sit back and relax while I just kick some more facts. Packed with a razor sharp vernacular and an arsenal of wit. With an irrepressible ferocity, my tongue lashes like a whip. I got a nasty reputation. Once I start, I will not quit. Though it might hurt your pride a bit, it's best that you go on and get before something you cannot admit becomes something you will not forget. Because I deliver truth through quick grips and hard hits, whether it's in the bars that I just spit or a lip I need to split. I only step out of line to put someone else back in it. So do me a favor, hold my spot, because this won't take a minute. It's only a competition until I get involved, and whatever is the conflict, consider it resolved. I'm not making any threats. I ain't got no time for that. But there will be no regrets if you ignore the facts. I apply that gravitational law. If you jump, you're going to fall. And when the game is on the line, I'm the one that takes the ball. So go ahead and make the call, player. What's it going to be? If you don't sit down, I'm going to show you where you stand with me. So move along or get it on. Come and show me what you got. Because it ain't going to take too long for me to show you what you're not. I formulate to reciprocate the anti-hate which you create. I'm the anti-bully bully. Allow for me to demonstrate. See, some start fights while I raise riots. And if I have to cut the tongue out of your mouth to keep you quiet, then I will. And if and when blood is to be spilled, well, that is a profession which I am highly skilled. Are you picking up what it is I'm putting down? I don't care who you think you are. You ain't him if I'm around. I'm that wrong turn on a dead end road that you don't want to travel down. The cost of getting lost somewhere you will not be found. You will regret intrusion. Welcome to the lion's den. And so there's no confusion. You're the one that wanted in. But I am evolution. When monsters become men, collecting restitution, a penance for your sin, of the people that you've hurt and all the places that you've been. And if there's no conclusion, it becomes a problem once again. I'll offer a solution requiring staples on your chin. Yeah, I force revolution with a war you'll never win. I'll drag your doorstep to the battle and still kick that fucker in. The glory foretold by the ink upon my skin. But it's time to tighten up my grind. I got my future on my mind. I'm spitting bars line for line in every verse of every rhyme. Like a diamond, watch me shine off that grime, steady incline. Climbed up to have from have not by giving all that I've got. Applying lessons life's taught from what fights that I've fought. And when the universe is speaking, I have learned to pay attention. How to let go of the tension, how to be the intervention. I am the variable to any calculation, and I am the negotiable to every situation. I took it from a level of never saw it coming and brought it to a level of long overdue. I stay tried and true. I believe red, white, and blue. And anything I start, I'm going to follow through. There's not a single obstacle which I cannot negotiate. Allow for me to demonstrate while I create and innovate. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. If spitting lines was martial arts, well, I'm old school karate. But I'm more fierce than a ninja, so call me the Ducati. Pumped up with a mic and I blast just like a shot. But it's with elemental love I'd rather spread into this universe. Rhyme dispersive. Positive vibes burst through unrehearsed freestyle, formless composition. I'll take your soul to church and I'll rhyme the benediction. Whether fact or fiction bears no weight in my conviction, and if you fail to hear it, you didn't fucking listen.
Woo! There's that fire.
All right, Liquid. Definitely in the building, brother. Definitely in the building. Mike smoking.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. You're right. I have heard those pieces before, but you picked two of my favorites, and you executed them incredibly. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are into group 2. We had 7 poets before us, and now we're into that was the first of our 7 coming up here. So really excited to have you here with us. Whether you're watching live or on replay, we'd love to have you like and subscribe to our channel. We also have a Facebook group. It is called the Poetry Corner. If you are an art lover or a poet lover, you can go there and check out many different poets who are posting. If you are a poet, you are more than welcome to join the group where you can post, whether it is your poetry, maybe a book, maybe an event that you have going, and have the support of the Poetry Corner behind you and all of the poets who are joining every single day. At this time, I'd like to bring up Barbara. Welcome, Barbara. How are you? Oh,
Her
I think
mic
you
is
might need to
muted.
tap your mic. Maybe tap your mic. We're having some sound problems. Try one more time. No, we don't have any sound. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get that fixed for our lovely Barbara, and then we are going to move right on. We'll bring her right back as soon as we fix that, but in the meantime, we're going to go to Cece.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. We're like so entertained. I think that we're just all going to have to decompress after this because it's just incredible. You know, I'm really excited that, I mean, everybody in this room, but I'm really excited that you could join us. And I'd love it if you have a moment to let everybody know where we can find you.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Flo, CC Flo, or CC Flo for short. I'm a spoken word artist, a slam poet, and I'm transitioning over into the song world. My first public release is set for Tuesday, August 23rd, and it's called Portal, which happens to also be my birthday as well. So it's a pretty big day, and I'm really excited to finally get this project out. I've been working on it all year. And you can find me on Instagram, TikTok. I do have an IMBD now because I also film, and I've been casted in 3 movies, which are set to release next year. And and I have a book coming out called Play on Words. So lots of things happening. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share one of Valerie's favorite pieces, which is called Echo. An echo I was. An echo I've become. An echo I became. Deep within my own person, within this commune, this compound, under the superficial surface and among a delayed purpose, I was another person's design. I was designed to be someone else's mechanism. Onto this component of internal combustion, I was the subject. I was an object who may never object. Just simply self-neglect for your serving. I better behave at best. I became a product, formulated on the pre-notion of love. Manipulation, resin, yeah, from that I was formed. As you kept giving me this concoction of bubbly that was bubbled over with negativity, sulfate, copper, displaced metals and air, my humanity evaporated into this tonic of toxic gas. Your love liquidated my light, my once bright light with its laser reach, my natural properties used to hover so lightly over the world like a virgin daughter's veil barely touches her bare face. My light would encapsulate the earth in one full sweep of both arms to emit true warmth. Then naturally and effortlessly, but effortlessly, I became intertwined into your toxicity. I lost my identity to this substance that could have been fatal to me. In your dark phosphorus realm in which you would stronghold my very being, to hold on to my light to the point I've become merely just a part of my own entity. An echo is what I've become. An echo is all I could ever be. A response at your discretionary, your need to have what you think, what you say, what you believe, be what I think, what I say, what I believe, what I repeat constantly. The response of a transactional response is I was far too open when communication used to be linear. To hear a perception that doesn't correlate with your own, you decided to take control when you controlled me down to my very tone. Satisfied you've become. To simplify my mind as you simply yell out, did you know what you're getting back? The hum, the tone of not me, not one, only an echo, who is resounding to you as I've been trained to do. Repeat your frequency. I repeat your call and I bounce around until my sound, my soul faint to none. My soul seeks to expand and grow, a form dignified within the loose screws fortitude. An echo I became, an echo I was. But the thing about higher self is reaching higher ground. It's the power that I was deprived of that's now unleashed, and I am free. As I am sharing my internal sound to external forces, just know that my light has never shined quite as bright. An echo I was, but a force field I am, emitting strength through light. A star I'll remain, because I'm no longer an echo. I'm me again.
I do love that piece. I love that piece so much.
Yeah, that was definitely on point. Love that, Cece.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And this next piece I'm going to share is actually, so my catalog of songs right now is about a little bit over 1,300. The songwriting aspect is brand new. So essentially brand new. It's been 2 years in the making. So this is actually the second song I ever wrote, and I revamped it a few days ago. It's called Prescription Bottles. All these prescription bottles all over my counter, trying to stop the voices, but they only scream louder. What's gotten into me? I never live a life normally. I have these voices in me screaming louder. Many are my personalities, complexities to my multi-purpose identities, like a clan you cannot see. Not an inkling of me to tell me who I'm supposed to be. No, these voices are not kin to me. Listening to frequencies without harmony, chanting records converted digitally that skips each beat, my mind reverbs on repeat, a crisp hurts with no beat. So well with clarity, the voices I hear I can see. Living in a woulda, coulda, never be. If I block the voices out or disobey, then the fork scratches on porcelain plates, makes my ears bleed invisibly. Because I'm whoever the voices want me to be. I must listen to them. I'm forced to become all, if not just one. It's never none. With me, they are never done. Stripping me of human decency, mental company. Silence, please. I don't want to have to use the silencer to silence me. Silence me. Blast us away to smithereens. Oh, please. Don't send me to where the fat lady sings. Steering me mentally, convincing me over bridges above concrete that I could be free if I jump, jump, jump. But the other three who agreed and said, yes, indeed, they tried to get the best of me over bridges above concrete. To my own mental, I am the slave punk getting punked, and I just wish the doctors could figure out what's wrong with me. They keep trying to wire me properly. I get programmed pharmaceutically. Harboring light they forbid from thee. The mental illness rules me. They make fools of me. How can I escape the clutches of this unshackled beast living within me, defining me, consuming me, becoming me? And the doctors still can't figure out what's right with me. I am with a desperate need for my sanity to salvage me. Among these voices that I'm forced to become, all if not just one, never none, with me they are never done. All these prescription bottles all over my counter, trying to stop the voices, but they only scream louder. What's gotten into me? I never live a life normally. I have these voices in me screaming louder.
Woo. There she is.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, CC Flow.
Right.
Mm,
Here we go. Thank you
definitely
so
on point.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. And we are going to be doing something tomorrow night. So everybody watch for my channel, Valerie Lorraine _poetic author. Flo CC Flo will be my guest, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She helps me guest host my show. It's an open mic and DM reading for poetry. So that'll be exciting. Now I'm going to bring up Denise. There we go. Welcome, Denise. How are you doing tonight? Oh, you need to tap your mic. There we go.
I'm doing
Magic.
good. How's everybody tonight?
Okay.
All right.
Very good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. I was just making sure because when you first came on, it was a bit staticky, but now it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Well, let me know.
Welcome. It's great to have you, King.
Definitely. So Denise, how about you let everybody know who you are, what you got going on, where you from, out here in the Poetry Corner universe.
Right. I am Denise Washington, and I put an L in my name just because there are other Denise Washington.
Oh.
So I just did that to stand out. So, but sometimes when people read it, they think Denzel Washington. So.
Guilty. I did that the first time. The first time we talked, I'm guilty.
So I'm from South Central Los Angeles. That's why I'm repping tonight always.
Okay.
And I'm on IG right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I am excited because I'm doing a little research to find the best, publisher for me. And so I'm excited that I will be getting a book out this year. Hopefully in a couple of months or maybe a month. We'll see. Definitely this year.
That's what's up.
All right. Well, the stage is yours. We're very excited to hear what you're going to bring.
Okay. First piece is called Repeating. I have a poetry series that I I started last year after Haitian immigrants were sent back, even though they were such a small number compared to other groups. And I've been writing since then. And this is one of those pieces, and it is called Repeating. All the inequality, all the non-clarity, all the indifference to the differencity, non-inclusion to confusion, from old excuses to new exclusions. Is America's old history coming right back in? 2020 pushed it out, 2021 creeping back in. Old racism with new tactics, straight to the border, treating Black immigrants different. Is this America? Is this American already over before a chance to begin? Is the lady for me and you, or just a few? We judged Germany. Are we them now too? Are we now that place with just words on a page, treating one group different, showing Hitlerish ways? Are we separating by ethnicity, culture, or race? Ain't that what Hitler did? Ain't that what he said? Didn't he select and divide by type, then made up every excuse to justify it? And the people too afraid, so they bought it. Fear-filled, backed it up, packed it up, and resold it. Making up excuses, that's the beginning. Majority Haitian sent back. What is history repeating? Are we really now that place who will accept all but one of the human race? Stop Hitler before he's near, before everyone is full of fear, and then fear becomes a pact, as they're afraid to speak up and they're afraid to act, and they slide to the side while abusers abuse. Silent witnesses, history knows that group. Making up excuses, that's the beginning. Majority Haitians sent back. Is history repeating? Head in the ground, covering ears and eyes, eating meeny, miny, mo. Will America even survive? Making up excuses, that's the beginning. Majority Haitians sent back. What is history repeating? Oh.
Brilliant.
All right, Denise. Woo. Definitely in there.
All right, you're free to jump right into your next piece. I love your Haitian pieces, your series. So that was really lovely that you brought that. I can't wait to hear your next one.
Okay, so this next one is a little different. It was for a prompt, or a prompt that LG had about people that inspire you. It's called I Used to Play. So I used to play basketball in high school, and when the prompt came up, President Zelensky's wife, Olga, was on the news, and Brittany Griner. This is for Brittany. I played basketball in high school. I went out for it after deciding between basketball and cheerleading. I thought, if I don't like basketball, I'll fall back to cheerleading. I loved it. I loved basketball. Although between you and me, I didn't really understand the game until my last year in high school. It's okay. I was still a pretty good player on the team. I did the drills and practice in the game, was the fastest on the team, and was not afraid on the floor. I didn't really get it until my senior year. I was a typical girl at the time. Just because I played it didn't mean I watched it on TV. I grew up in a household where my dad loved sports. He and my brother would watch games on the weekend. So on the weekends, the TV was on to some sports, Dodgers, Lakers, Rams. But there was this one time as I was passing the TV, something caught my eye in a game. I stood and watched. This was after high school. And after I watched that game, I couldn't help but think how ridiculous I could have been if I had actually watched the game. I could have played in high school with the skills I had at the time. However, track was my love MVP, and I was tired. I had a track scholarship to college, and I had the shin splints to go with it, the stress fractures. I was taped from my knees to my feet. I was tired. Sometimes life happens before you get out of high school, before you even graduate and go to college or get that job, and then have life experiences. I always admired people whose gift manifested early, or rather the people around them, and the people who realized or paid attention to those manifestations. I think I'm typical in that I'm one of the ones who did not have that. For basketball, I can't even say I dabbled in writing, it's just what I did. First thing I ever wrote was published in a local newspaper. I think I was 7 or 8. My teachers were proud. I remember one came up to me on the school playground. That's how I found out. He congratulated me with a big smile. The students were proud. I remember classmates asking if I wrote that and smiling. The school was proud. My teachers was proud. Students were proud. We were proud. There was a publication that had all these other schools in it, but never mind. I saw something, I felt something, I wrote. Later, a couple of other students wrote in, and they were published in the paper too. My school was participating, recognized, and treated like all the other schools. My parents thought it was nice. Made a little movie. I produced it, I directed it. It was a flip book with stick figures. It moves. Of a guy on a boat. I think he had a dog. I was an artist too. My parents thought it was nice. I wrote another book about rocks. My father was senior district manager for Water and Power. He dug and laid pipes all around the city of Los Angeles. My parents had rental properties. They bought them, and we all helped fix them up. Well, we mainly played in the yards, but when it came to painting time, we did. There's a big, beautiful hole at one of the homes. It had plumbing problems, so my dad dug this hole. It seemed so huge. In my mind, I became the excavator. I dug up these beautiful stones and cleaned them. I did the research, wrote the book. I was an illustrator. My parents thought it was nice. Junior high, I won a writing contest. Daughters of the American Revolution. My first banquet. They had pigs in a blanket. My Bible teacher and PE teacher thought it was so funny. It was. My parents thought that was nice too. I had a sibling that my parents did not want me to do anything without. So everything I did, not fed, did not grow. And I died. It didn't matter because now we were all even. So I didn't really get basketball until my last year of high school. The first game I ever played was in junior high, if you want to call it that. You're leaving the field and you had to pass the courts to get back to the cafeteria in class. Someone let the ball out. One of our friends picked it up. Usually the court was full of high school boys, but that day, a bunch of junior high girls who had no idea how to play were so excited someone let that ball out. There was a frantic game because someone was either going to realize they left the ball out or was going to kick us off the court. We were throwing that ball. It was missing nets, rims, backboards. I think it missed air. We were screaming in excitement and fear, trying to hurry up before someone spoiled our fun. My sister, who's about 4 inches taller than me, she picked up that ball, put 2 hands behind her back, and tossed it like she was playing dodgeball. People were throwing it like it was a baseball, softball, and Not to exaggerate, but I'm sure someone kicked it like it was a soccer ball.
I'm not too sure what happened. I think we just had some technical difficulties, so I greatly apologize for that. I'm going to be bringing up Corey in 1 second, so I'm just going to let everybody know if Denise comes back in the room, we'll fix the technical difficulties and we'll make that happen. And then I see that we have Barbara back, and then we have Preston after that. So we are going to bring up Corey all the way from Hawaii. Welcome, my friend.
What it do?
Thank you for being patient. I know that you are visiting us on your break at work.
Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I made sure to take my break right at this time. Make sure I had enough time and get a chance to listen and hear everybody. With that being said, I am the one and only Corey. I am the member of the Ain't Right Tribe. I am the Ain't Right Tribe Pit Bull, aka Mr. Six Shooter. And I'm coming to you live from Hawaii. But I was born and raised in St. Louis. With that being said, the two pieces I'm going to share with y'all, two of my favorites. This one, first piece. The Bible reads that Jesus was born, Son of God, who died for us and rose from the grave, promising he'd be back one day. Well, that day was June 3rd, 1951. See, my mama be Jesus. Born Barbara Ann Dale on the north side of STL. My mama had 6 brothers and sisters, 4 kids, 1 mama, and a husband who was Judas, betraying her, leaving her to do it all alone. See, my mama be Jesus. My mama had an issue of blood, born with sickle cell anemia. Doctor said she would have a lifetime of pain. Said ain't no cure. Said she shouldn't have kids. Well, 4 kids and 40 plus years later, no pain, no trace, no evidence. Her sickle cell can't be found. It's like she never had it. See, my mama be Jesus. Growing up, my mama was Saul, running the streets, nicknamed Bebop, because she would knock your block off. Fighting was breathing. Then she seen the light, heard God say, my daughter, it's your time to be my warrior, my sword, my shield. See my praises on the battlefield. See my mama be Jesus. My mama never fed a multitude of people, but there was a multitude of times she turned a dime into a dollar, made meals out of bread and water, said let there be light and heat, even if it means I don't eat. My father's words will be my nourishment. See my mama be Jesus. I remember when you defied New Hope Temple. They said your daughter was a hoe for having blind streaks. Told my mama make my sister take it out or she can't preach. My mama said, how dare you, devil? I don't need this church. I got my Bible, my voice in these streets. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from preaching on every corner in every hood, making understood who my father is. See, my mama be Jesus. My mama worked 20 years in the state mental institution. Barbara, why you work there? It ain't safe. Ain't nobody to preach to. My mama said that just ain't true. Everyone understands love, and God loves crazy too. See, my mama be Jesus. Growing up, my mama didn't spare the rod. She didn't spoil this child. I felt like Job getting all she can give, but my bad ass wouldn't break. I got hit with everything you can name. My mama had immaculate aim. Maybe I was more like Peter, embarrassed by my mama. I denied her. Who that crazy lady screaming, shouting, jumping up and down on the corner? Corey, that's your mama? Hell no. I remember when he chased me with a tree, school bus coming, but I kept running. Next day, everybody saying, Corey, that was your mama chasing you. Man, my mama, hell no. Man, my mama a preacher. That was a crazy crackhead. See, my mama be Jesus. There's so many stories to tell of how you beat down the devil, set fire to hell, how you tried to help everyone in need, saying you ain't had to give me nothing. Give my father the glory. My mama carried the cross. My brother lost in these streets, a junkie. Mama crying, Father, how can this be? But with strength and courage, she walked to the dope house. Let my son free. Lady, you must not know where you are, who I be. My mama ain't no book. chapter, verse in the Bible that says you gotta be a punk ass Christian. I'm on a mission to whoop the devil ass. I'm gonna start with you if you don't move. See, my mama be Jesus. My mama raised 4 kids all alone, never having a home of her own, but she always made sure we had a place to sleep, food to eat, always kept new shoes on my feet. All I try to say these streets, some people might say it's blasphemy to say my mama be Jesus, but not to me. She the reason I breathe, the reason I walk, the reason I talk. She took this dirty ball of clay, molded and shaped me into the man I am today. So when I say my mama be Jesus, what I'm saying is, thank you, mama. I love you.
Woo! Bring that fire. Bring that
All right, brother.
Feeling that.
Hey.
Feeling that.
Yeah, and now the second piece, gonna
Yeah.
start it off with a haiku. I call it the people's piece because it just seems to get people in their feelings. Haiku. If you don't know me, then you really don't know shit. Because I'm the shit. I'm the shit, the bomb, the man, Mandingo motherfucking warrior. I'm the reason God rested today. After creating perfection, who wouldn't need a break? I'm the tip of the iceberg. I'm beautiful, elegant, handsome, gorgeous, vibrant beast. These are a few words to describe me. You can try to use a dictionary, but ain't enough words you heard. I'm what legends are made of. I'm what dreams dream about. Why? Because I'm the shit. I'm so sexy. If my shadow was on the magazine cover, the captions would read, "That's a sexy motherfucker." If opportunity knocked and I wasn't home, it would wait. In a past life, I was myself. I piss rich and shit wealth. If you only had one breath left, you would use it to kiss my black ass. Cause you want to taste the heaven before you pass. I'm so hot, I went to hell and the devil got AC. Said, fuck it, let him free. He too hot for me. I went to heaven and Jesus was mad. I asked him why. He said, I look like my father. I wish you were my dad. Why? Because I'm the shit. I'm the reason the earth rotates. Trying to get everyone to see my face. I don't look in mirrors because my reflection gets jealous. The sun doesn't burn bright. That's just a reflection of light from my eyes. I'm so fly, I teach flies how to fly. I'm so sweet, bees make honey from my sweat. I'm so clean, water use me to wash itself. Why? Because I'm the shit. I'm so much the bomb, bombs would stay with me. Stars fall from the sky to get closer to me. I'm so sexy, myself and I fight over who gonna make love to me. When I smile, the moon glows and the stars shine. I'm so damn fine, if I was in your mind, your thoughts would get so wet, your brain would drown. When it rains, it's just God crying, because he can't be with me. Why? Because I'm the shit. I'm so sexy, drag queens wish they look like me, and I'm a man. Every time I step outside, the wind blows, whispering to me, I'll always be your hoe. I'm so fine, cameras shoot each other, trying to get a picture of me. Why? Because I'm the shit. I made arrogance humble, confidence meek. I made victory cry, because it knows my looks can't be beat. I made good, bad, happy, mad, great, want to be my soulmate. Okay, commit suicide, because we would never date. Death killed itself, because he refused to take me, saying the world needs something beautiful to see for all eternity. If you don't think you the shit, there's something wrong with your head. If your inside's dead, you just gotta believe in you, that you can be the shit too. And those are my pieces. With that being
Real.
said, y'all can follow the kid on Instagram. That's Corey, Kori .Williams.
Man,
Dot
All
that's
right, that's
314.
what's up, bro.
that's that raw dog without the bag right
Yeah,
there, man.
definitely was. What's that? That St. Louis?
Third.
All
Nah.
right.
Hey,
Yeah, man. Follow the kid. Facebook, Corey Williams. Instagram, Corey.Williams.314. We doing
All
big
right.
things here, man.
That's what's up.
Hopefully next month in September, October, we're trying to get John Williams and Prentice Powell out here. We just had Black Chakra out here in June for Juneteenth.
did you really?
Yes.
Woo.
Mm.
All right. All right. I've been trying to get him, but you got him.
With
All
that being
right.
said,
Thank you so much. That is our
Thank you,
wonderful
brother.
Corey Williams from Hawaii. So he makes us jealous. Not only does he spit excellent poetry, but he's in Hawaii. I am going to be bringing up Barbara and get her front and center. How's your volume now? Have we fixed it? Nope. Nope, you have
Her
no
mic is
volume.
muted.
For no reason at all,
There
it
we
Oh,
just
go.
crashed.
there you go,
We
Barbara.
inside
All
a
right.
brand new router and a brand new everything.
That's okay.
You know,
You know
It's
I
what?
don't know
okay.
why.
We got you now.
I've
We
crashed.
got you
Yeah.
It'll
now.
crash. It'll crash in a minute.
Okay, well
Well,
then be quick.
don't
Tell us.
plant that seed into the
No,
universe
Yeah, but
don't
because
I
do
it's
don't
that.
definitely
understand what's. I feel like somebody's doing it on purpose. I mean,
Nah,
why is
no.
it
You're okay, Barbara. You know, Barbara, where are you from?
from New York City?
New York City. What parts?
23rd Street between 9th and 10th Avenue.
Oh, you over there,
I live in Chelsea.
Chelsea. Okay.
I've lived here since 1978.
All right. That's what's up. I'm
I don't
familiar with
understand.
it.
I'm very upset because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not using the phone. I'm not doing anything, and it
okay.
crashes.
Well,
It's all right, but you here right now, Barbara, and that's
No,
what's
already.
beautiful
It
about
makes
the
me
whole
feel
thing.
very, very paranoid. I don't know what's going
Okay.
on.
No. Well,
so tell us where we can find you and where you have shows
All right.
and your book.
My name
We
is
want to hear
Barbara.
about all that.
My name is Barbara Soner. I'm on Facebook as Barbara Soner. I'm on TikTok as Barbara Soner. I have my own website called gliteringbird.com. And my poetry name is Glittering Bird. And I have a book out right now called, there it is, The Glittering Bird Reborn. Can you see that?
Yes.
And I've also just this week released my audiobook, which took me over a year to do it. I'm doing all the music and all the speaking on it, and it's an audiobook of this book. So I'm excited about that, and I have a new book coming out soon because I had cancer all last year, and the name of the new book is called "Well, Hello, Mr. Cancer," and it's about all the things I went through, you know, while I had cancer. I wrote every day, and it's the only thing that saved my life, you know. And I'm on every week with Glass of Mead with LG. I'm on every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, and we've been on. I think this is our 60th show this week. So I'm kind of I love her so much. So anyway, that's the story. Sorry, and it'll crash soon because I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well then let's get straight into your poetry, Lynn, darling.
Yeah. I'm so pissed off you can't even understand. Okay, this is called The Pedestal. I pushed you just a little, and then a lot. You were there towering over me like a king in a Manhattan castle. So in awe I was of the falseness in you, I recognized it as something I knew. I pushed you just a little, but grabbed you back. Lose you? Oh, never, I would say. You were my life. So much I felt with you. So much as a woman I grew. I would disappear without you. For you had captured me, and I was a helpless child in your web of lies. I pushed you more this time. You almost fell. But no, I saved you. Not ready yet to admit it was not real to you at all. The thing we had shared, a mess to you of reality. Blended with make believe. I grabbed the make believe. It was safe and all I ever knew. I will push you again. Someday you will fall, crash to the floor, off your grand pedestal. In pieces you will lie there, unable to move, to repair who you are. You will no longer have me to build you up. It will happen. I will walk away, strong and free, to be moon.
Oh, Barbara, that is such a lovely piece.
That was real sweet.
You're reading, wow.
And this is the little pedestal. You see the pedestal? Can you see
Yes.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
just a little bit over to the other side.
Huh?
We saw your thumb. We saw your thumb.
Yeah.
Now we see it. There you go.
Yeah.
Because this wonderful woman from India, she did all my drawings, and she did the cover also.
That's
she
gorgeous.
did the cover. She surprised me. She did it as a present for my birthday last year. Okay, now I'm going to read a happy poem.
Okay.
Do a happy poem. This is my favorite poem in the whole world, if I can find it. Hello, where are you? And it's called Sweet Moon. I'm sure you've heard this before, Valerie.
Yes.
All I have to do is find it now, and then I'll be okay. And if I can't, I'll do something else. Okie dokie. Oh, here it is. The moon hung in the sky like a piece of broken glass, with one eye, half a nose, half a mouth. It beckoned to me as I drove down that upstate road. Drive fast, it said. Fly up in the sky. Touch me. Don't be afraid. You're alive. You're finding out what it's like to be yourself. The moon said, now that both halves of you have come together, hop up in my lap and smile. Sweet moon, always there.
So lovely. And see, you held out. It didn't crash on you.
I don't know why.
Because we willed it into existence. Thank you so much, Barbara. Your
Thank
poetry
you very
is
much.
always lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Definitely did, Barbara.
I know.
What's that?
So,
No, I said we definitely did appreciate your poetry. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm such a complainer, but
Don't worry about it.
I just didn't understand.
You're a New Yorker like me. I complain too.
There we go. Okay, well, we're going to bring Preston up. And then I see that Denise got back into the room, which is excellent because we had a drop there. So, Preston, welcome back to our channel. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. Well, I'm going to let you, introduce yourself, and then I'm going to let King ask you what you got going on.
Okay. I am Touchstone_1. I'm also Freddie Freeloader. You can find me on Instagram. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And so, what you got going on out in the universe, brother? You know what I'm saying? Projects, books?
Not much. I mean, right now I'm addicted to these reels, so just allows me to play my favorite music and read my favorite poetry. So actually, I might take a page out of Barbara's book, and I might try to do an audio book because I'm loving these reels.
Yeah.
So,
audiobooks are wonderful. It's a lot of work, but
yeah, I might have to hit you up and find out what I need to do. So okay.
Hey, so let us all hear something, brother. I mean,
okay. This first piece is called Listen. In the face of chaos, we march on resolute, rebellious in our resolve to determine futures. 40 acres and a mule, you must be smoking. From exploited free labor in fields of oppressors, slaves, sharecroppers, tenant farmers, rising above to business owners and entrepreneurs, proving Black communities can thrive despite the odds, growing economic wealth and pride. Tulsa, Rosewood, blueprints for living Black in America, not niggers but kings, overcomers and conquerors, unchanged before the birth of Hannibal. Afro seeds planted since the beginning, matriculating back 3,000 years of civilized being, ancient lineages of scholarship. University of Sankore, Timbuktu, Mali. When we were washing enlightened faces in antiquity's basin, they were scratching heads and stick figures on the walls of caves. Please, we the original purveyors of knowledge, waging war with ideas and resilience, aggressive and resolutionists to strive beyond the impossible. Choices predestined, divined, indelible into existence.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You are the package deal,
Definitely
sir.
on point.
Beautiful.
And the other piece is going to be a little shorter. This piece is called You, the Night, in Music. This love you release is like an aching Miles Davis ballad. Long, emotive, spacious phrases, poignantly blown, one note at a time. Then another, just as perfect, tumbling effortlessly in succession, sending me popping smitten fingers to the rhythm of But Beautiful. You and I caught in an angle of sound, sipping cocktails till 2 a.m.
Love that, sir. Love that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Run the floor, brother. Run the floor.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Denise, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're
Welcome back, Denise.
in.
Oh, your mic is muted.
I think it, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Very much better than before. So great.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I'll jump into the part describing how we were playing. My sister, who is 4 inches taller than me, picked up that ball, put two hands behind her head, and tossed it like she was playing dodgeball. People were throwing it like it was a baseball, softball, and not to exaggerate, but I'm sure someone kicked it like it was like they were playing soccer. Sorry, hold on. Okay. That was a no pass game. If you got it, you shot it. We were screaming, yelling, laughing, crying. That was the best game I ever played in my life. Before anyone told us how to play the game, before anyone told us which teams to be on, before anyone said who was better than who, before anyone was made to sit on the bench, before we knew the rules. I didn't really understand basketball until my last year of high school, until I watched it played on TV, and then I understood all the rules.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Denise. Thank you so much.
All right. So mellow and just cool. Right, no?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, we have entertained.
And you guys follow me on IG.
Absolutely. Tell them your IG handle. Denise L. Washington.
It's Denise L. Washington.
Yeah, I think you have a delay.
On IG.
Okay. So we have entertained 13 artists tonight, and it has been such a pleasure to have them all. It has been so lovely to see everybody who's been in the room watching and commenting and supporting. Yeah. It's just been such an incredible show. And we're not quite done yet. So King and I are both going to share a piece or two. I'm not sure what you're planning on doing. So,
that's cool.
What would you like to? Do you want to go first or last?
Ladies before men. I'm such a gentleman.
I know, right? All right. This is called Words. Flying crashing into penitentiaries, caged birds, shaken, mulled, blinding, stirred, obscured, never heard. Verbs that have action, ones that bind dissatisfaction. Solitude fills me as I place myself in a coffin. My way of dealing with life, a precaution. Enduring mental stillness from the pain. Everything lost. It all crumbled from heights of gain. Mundane. The loss of sane. Mind repeats the frame. Each syllable plays over and over. So hurt and bitter. Belial in composure. Can't stop your lyrics from repeating what I didn't want to hear, such as rain pouring down, dark-filled drear. What I can't bear, the undertones of how you didn't care. Scars form, silence dwells. If they would only come, tears like waves, tsunami swells. How can you have no guilt? This is your fortress being built. Monuments in the air, I pull back, a fixed glazed stare. It will be a while until things are the same. My heart still bleeds from the love it became. Doesn't matter how this gets arranged. You are to blame. You feel no shame. To you it's a game. You inflict so much pain. My part is such. I cared too much. I thought love was enough. Misunderstood, loving someone so rough and tough. And all the while my agile mind told my heart another tale. This is my age-old epic fail. Alas, my heart does not have ears. In that silence, it just feels. Valerie Lorraine. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Excuse me, just 1 second while I find this other piece. King, how about would you like to go and then we can just go around robin. Is that okay with you? If
That's
you know
fine.
what you're going to do, because I can't.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
All right. This piece I title The Summary. Speak to my heart, mind, and soul, so I know you're down for me. Automatic attraction blasting through an infinite energy. When I see your image, it draws a smile upon my face. Deep inside, I hold the place where you can lay your inner space. Can't do this life alone, so here's my message in a poem. Allow me to be your home when you're thinking out of your zone. Mention me before you sleep, so I'll enter in your dreams. Connect to a scene where the land is very green. Become an intimate playmate that hold high upon your fate. Trust me, if you can wait, I won't be running too late. Meet the goal on the road. I am for real, no playing role. Do know that I exist from an era of golden codes. The audible, controllable, remote access that I key to you. Always been memorable, sensing you the imaginable. Touch where you want to be heard, my sound musically, until you reach a vibe where you feel unfound energy. King.
Woo!
Thank you.
Okay, this piece is titled, How Long? How long will I love you? You never asked. A wave that is pulled back from the kissing sands. The stars that hang, holding on for one more breath as the dawn breaks. The stars. The ice mountains that crack, sliding, crumbling into the sea. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. No one could answer that for me. Pieces of me are within you. Seasons followed us on our journey here. One after another, they made the delicate fade into the next, leaving us. The blue sky changes moods, hiding the precious universe from view, and forever will. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. I was here before you. I loved you before I knew how, or the reasons why. I gathered pieces of me from my past lives, and I found you there too. That means I will love you for eternity, and I have since the beginning of time. A moon that knew you before the tides obeyed, a sun that warmed you before my arms ever did. How long will I love you? You never asked. Rocks form in my heart, knowing that one day I will leave you in this life. Those same rocks pound the pulse that rhythms through me, knowing I will be here longer just because of you. I won't give in to the thoughts, only and just because you are here. That won't be me. How long will I love you? You never asked. Valerie Lorraine.
There you go. Definitely right there in the building. I mean, all right. I'm about to change pace for a minute.
All right.
This piece is called Cosmic Flip.
Okay.
Nowadays, I see my counselor's counselor, who is my counselor. I guess my therapist wasn't really seeing their therapist. Can't have a Libra moment where the scales are uneven. How the hell I get rid of my demons? They still screaming, dreaming, slipping into the world of the Sandman. With my Leo intuition, I was born on August 1st. The curse, resurrecting the dirt from out the dark side. When I wake up from out of my sleep in the mirror, I can't hide. For me, King, I am supposed to be royalty, but pain got a hold of my true self. So now I get to the bay, meditate and pray, inhaling the salt air, but in a Gemini way. 4 personalities, yet some have it bad as me. Refuse to be a casualty, returning as a majesty. Last of a dying breed, still carry my prayer beads. Next time the devil come for me, is God body speed. King.
That's cracking right there.
I love that piece. And I apologize. I thought I had my mic off and I coughed.
No, that's all right. So good. Thank you very much. It's been a grand slam, amazing, beautiful show tonight with everybody just getting busy. Wow.
Incredible poets, hey? Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Grateful and appreciate everybody.
Absolutely, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you are going to be demanding for these poets to come back, and we will absolutely have them. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this page so that you can see the past shows and future events. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to hand it back to King to say our good nights. Thank you, everyone who joined.
I want to thank you all out there in the chat.
Thank you, host.
Interacting with everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Also, King Atterbury Inc. on IG. You can check me out on the website, www.kingatterberry.com. All books, Amazon, 18, number 19 at the end of the month. Appreciate everybody. See y'all next week. Poetry Corner, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Be there or be with. Like, subscribe to the channel, and we out of here tonight. Peace, everybody. Good night.
Peace.
Thank you.
The Poetry Corner.
The Poetry Corner. The Poetry Corner.